You hear it almost every day. A quick flash of red light, a short beep, and you move on with your day. But that split-second interaction is the hidden engine of modern commerce, coordinating the movement of almost every object you touch. To understand how a series of printed lines ended up coordinating the flow of global trade, we have to look at the physical bottleneck they were designed to fix. Following World War II, the small corner grocery gave way to massive supermarkets carrying thousands of new consumer items on their shelves. But the checkout technology hadn't kept pace. To ring you up, a cashier had to read every individual price sticker and manually punch the numbers into a mechanical register. Because human typing has a hard speed limit, supermarkets grew faster than cashiers could process them, resulting in gridlocked checkout lines that choked the front of the store. This wasn't just slow, it was expensive. Human typing errors in pricing alone cost retailers millions of dollars in lost revenue every year. Store owners were also flying blind. The only way to know what was selling was to walk the aisles and physically count the remaining cans on the shelves. By the 1970s, retail had hit a wall. The industry could no longer grow without removing human beings from the data entry process. The solution arrived in the form of a universal, standardized label and an optical scanner designed to read it. This is a standard barcode. While it looks like a simple pattern, the data is actually contained in the precise varying widths of both the black lines and the white spaces between them. As the scanner's laser sweeps across the label, the dark ink absorbs the light, while the white gaps reflect it back into the scanner's sensor. The machine measures the timing of those reflections, which are instantly converted into binary code, the ones and zeros a computer can understand. This process gave inanimate grocery items a way to identify themselves to a machine in a fraction of a second. When the first products were scanned in 1974, the typing bottleneck vanished. Cashiers processed items as fast as they could move them across the scanner. Beyond the immediate speed at the register, scanning enabled a system of perpetual inventory. In milliseconds, it identified the item, retrieved the price, and instantly subtracted that unit from the store's total inventory count. Running these systems required massive early mainframe computers, like these IBM units, to process this sudden influx of real-time transaction data. For the first time in the history of commerce, retailers had perfect, real-time analytics on exactly what their customers were buying. This stream of data didn't stay in the grocery store. It flowed backward, allowing the supply chain to see what was happening at the checkout counter. Regional warehouses stopped relying on estimates. Instead, they began shipping exact replacement quantities based on the data provided by the scanners. Factories followed suit, producing goods based on real-time consumption rather than speculative long-term forecasts. By solving a physical delay at the checkout counter, retailers accidentally created a feedback loop that synchronized the movement of goods across the entire macroeconomy. Modern global logistics and shipping are now entirely reliant on standardized barcode tracking to move millions of containers across the planet without losing them. Today, e-commerce giants and automated distribution networks process thousands of packages per minute. Without this instant data transfer, these systems would stop moving entirely. The complexity of modern trade is staggering, yet it all rests on the mechanical simplicity of a few black and white lines. So the next time you're at the store and you hear that familiar beep, take a look at the label. Every scan is a point of coordination, a single pulse in a sequence that keeps the global economy in motion.